Hi. So lately I've been dealing with my toothache. Two of my fillings fell out. A second one fell out today. And I guess because they like 15 years old. I got them when I was in high school and it's time to get rid of them. So I kind of have to go on a liquid diet so I don't get them infected from like the food and stuff I eat. And that's what I've been doing really. Um I wasn't gonna start my diet until November, but I guess what I'm gonna do is start it today because I can't eat any solids. It hurt when I chew, and it's been so painful. Like this side of my face is swollen from like the first toothache, and I've been trying everything to deal with the pain until I can get a dentist appointment. And I think once I start going to the dentist again, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask them, can they close my gap? Because you see it. It's not bad, but I have like a slight overbite. And I was thinking about getting some filler next month. So I guess I'll talk to you about that. Oh, and hair update. Um, I'm getting sister locks. This is why my hair is in these cool bantu knots. I paid 1,400 and like I think $10, 400, 1,410 or 1,450 dollars for my hair to be installed in the sister locks, and they take like 3 days to install. And it's a permanent style. They're very very small locks that are interlocked or interwoven into each other in a pattern. And it uses like a specific tool and a specific grid. If you haven't heard what that is, I decided this time because I decided to start my hair over because I cut my hair off when my hair was down to here. I cut it off because I damaged it from bleaching. And then somebody cut my hair when I was up north last year. They cut it when I was sleeping. They cut like a bunch of inches off, and that really bothered me. And I couldn't really do very many styles, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna cut my hair. And I cut it to a mohawk for a while, and then I cut it again, and I cut it off, and then here I am. And it's almost been a year. It's been like I only got like realistically like two. Let's see, 3 more months until it's been a year. 3 more months until it's been a year since I big chopped all of my hair off, and this is the most I've ever cut all my hair off. And I think it's cute. It's just I'm not used to it, especially with the weight that I've gained. I'm gonna start my weight journey, and I'll be doing the weigh-ins. I guess what I have today is the last time I weighed myself, I was 215. I know that's bad, but I've been trying to eat everything I've been wanting to eat before I do like a big vegetarian diet for like a while until I get to like 110, 115, or 125 to see how that look on me. And I'm gonna get into bodybuilding. Oh, and we're installing new lights, so that's what the boxes in the back is for. Apparently we're going more modern in this house. And also, I was gonna try to get a piece of land last week, and it was like 3,900 in this neighborhood. But I decided not to get it because I didn't want to get it because I didn't like the view, and I didn't like the amount of neighbors that I had behind me. I talked to the real estate agent, and I talked to the direct lister, and I just decided not to get it. And I feel like I didn't have enough research, so I'm still researching before I decide what I'm gonna put my tiny house on and what type of tiny house I want to get. Because I had no idea about permits. I had no idea about laws and regulations. I had no idea about like if there's a septic tank and water and electrical that you need to make sure they're there, and you need to make sure the land is surveyed before you purchase it and before you go and put anything on it. And you need to make sure with the neighborhood and the companies, like you need to make sure with the electrical company, you need to make sure they actually can get to that lot, or if it's rural, if it's too rural to put anything on it, you can kind of go be stuck there with no electrical, and you have to do solar, or you have to like have water delivered to your house, and then you have to pay for septic to be installed. And I researched the property, and I talked to the parcel person, and they said, I am legally not able to put a tiny home that is a park model on the lot in that residential neighborhood. And so that kind of like changed my idea about what I was looking for in a house for myself. So I kind of got scared of that. And I said, you know what? I could do a house, but could I do a small one? And I asked, what's the smallest one I could do? They said 1,200 square feet. But not I looked through the neighborhood before I got somebody to come out there and survey it. And I noticed like there was people that had houses that's under 1,200 square feet. They're like 1,100. They don't even touch 12, or something like 9 something square feet. So, you know, I'm gonna research more and we'll talk to the county about what I can and can't do. But no, I noticed that the ones that aren't park models, they don't need to be in a community. They can be all off by themselves. And determining what's the difference between a park model and a tiny house on wheels. They're called those, THOW. And so you can put it there, or sometimes they're called additional dwelling units. And if you have an additional dwelling unit, you have to have a permanent dwelling unit before you can put that there. So I have to make sure what I'm trying to do is even feasible with the laws and regulations and building codes before I try to move out of here. So that's what's been going on with that. And my room has been, this room in particular, I don't know if it's the TV or if it's something with the vents that need to be clean, but there's been like a chemical smell and it's been bothering me. And so I haven't even been here, and I haven't been like filming or getting on or putting on makeup or anything, because it just, I don't like the smell, and I'm worried it's bad. It concerns me. And so I was worried about that for a little bit. So I just kind of been in the purple room upstairs more. Another thing I want to talk about is modesty. I'm going to be dressing more modest when my order comes in, and I'll show you what it looks like. I have 2 veils. I have one that is a face veil, and I have one that is a hair veil, and I'm going to wear all white probably for the rest of my life, because that's just what I'm choosing to do, because I feel like they wear white in the Bible. Why wouldn't I? You know, it's mentioned multiple times that they wore white and linen, and I realized I couldn't find linen that's affordable, so I just kind of been finding stuff that's just white for right now until I can afford to get like fancy linen clothing and stuff like that. Let me see, what else do I have to say? Because, it's been really hard to find head coverings that aren't super like Islamic looking or like Muslim looking, because I'm Christian and I'm not Amish or Catholic. And I noticed like when you try to wear stuff that's Christian, people kind of don't like, they kind of side eye you. You know, they don't like you wearing head coverings. We live in a day and age where Christianity is kind of like everybody say they're Christian, but they don't practice it at all. They don't like pick up a book and then apply it to their life. They don't read the Bible and then feel anything for it. It's out of their mind. Like they hear it, but then they don't keep it. They don't hear it. And so I want to be a Christian that hear it. And I've been practicing what I've been reading, and I've been listening to different preachers and stuff like that. And I ask questions when I read certain things. And I was reading, I reheard Exodus. I haven't read it on my own in King James Version, but I've seen a movie and I've seen another movie, and I don't know, I saw like the relationship that God, physical, like the Holy Spirit had with Moses, and it made me realize like I want a relationship like that with the Lord. Like I want to be close with him like that. I want to be able to go and speak to him. And I read not read, but I heard an audiobook too on YouTube about, and it's a different version. It was a King James. I think it was like the new one, the new international one. And that one, it was saying like even Moses wore a face veil because his face was shining so bright that the Spirit was filled within him so much that he shined. So he had to wear a face veil. And so that's what I want to feel like, and that's what I want to be like, and that's just who I want to become as a Christian. And I'm ready for that chapter in my life where I want to be pure, I want to worship God, and I want to take all the negativity, the negative energies, the bad spirits that are evil that are in my life, just ignore them. Because I learned like Selah, the word Selah in the Bible and King James Version and Psalms. I learned that one means relax. There's nothing to worry about, just relax. God is here for us. And that's been great for me because I've been kind of really stressed out about this whole like tooth pain and about the like strange smells going on in his room. Like that's been bothering me. And what's been bothering me is like my weight loss journey and like my hair. Like I just been so, because my hairstylist is like 2 hours, 2.5 hours away, 2 hours and 34 minutes away from me. And I got lost driving. I got lost driving last weekend to the hairstylist because, and it was a consultation appointment. So I was only supposed to, when you get a Sisterlocks consultation, you usually only get like just two little locks or one test lock or two, and I got two of them, just the other one in the Bantu knot. And so I ended up asking her to, can you please like do my hair because it's really hard for me to deal with, and I don't feel like doing I don't feel like doing wash and goes like that. I'm kind of tired of them. I don't like sitting there and playing in my hair all day. I like just washing it and just moisturizing it in this whatever shape it turned into. That's what it is. I don't really feel like detangling it 100 times a day. Because you know, with 4C coily hair, it shrinks up. And I have a different tech. Like, I think the back is 4B and then the rest is 4C. And for a long time, I thought it was like 4A, but it isn't. It's 4B. I had some heat damage the first time I cut my hair before my first set of Sisterlocks. So it was way looser and curlier than the rest of it. It did not match. And now that I've big chopped again, I've been natural for over 10 years. It's definitely 4B. It's easier to work with here when it's detangled than it is here. I'll show you my hair when it's finished. I don't celebrate Halloween, so I'm gonna be getting my Sisterlocks finished on the 31st. Well, most of it, and I'll come back and show you the phases of what she's doing. And I'm gonna leave my hair like this because, dude, you can't even like detangle it. You can't straighten it. You can't blow dry it. You have to leave it in its natural state for them to put the hair in. For them to, well, not the hair because the hair is yours, but for them to put the locks in, you have to, so it can lock on its own in its natural pattern, so it don't fight against the style. So I have to leave it like this, and I'm okay with it. I haven't went out with it yet. I've been wearing head coverings, but I'll show you every time I go. And I'm supposed to go on I'm supposed to go at 7 or 8 in the morning. So my time, I would have to get up at 5 in the morning and then drive over there. She said 8. I think she said 8. So I still had to get up at 5 in the morning because I'm all the way over here in Rio Rico. And it takes 2 hours and 30 minutes to get over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. What else? What other updates do I have? Oh, I played Call of Duty Black Ops 6 this weekend, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't know the maps yet. I've been downloading a bunch. I got a new controller. My controller, you know how my controller be dying, or I gotta sit there and put the cord in and out so that it don't die, and there was like a shortening and stuff like that. I finally got a controller that never dies, and I can talk online and stuff and not worry about anything. And I can play with my ex-boyfriend because he got a new TV, so we can play together. I could play in this room or upstairs while he played in his game room in that room down the hall. And so that's what I've been doing. So I'll do my weekly weight loss in November. Okay. So every Saturday in November, I'll show you my weight loss. And once my Sisterlocks is complete, I'll show you when that is and the progress. And so we'll do hair updates and we'll do weight loss updates. And I'll show you how my wardrobe is going, transitioning into wearing all white and long dresses and more modest attire for Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit of the Father. And I'll tell you what I learned and what I'm reflecting on in the Bible and what I'm taking and keeping with me so that I don't fall prey to the devil, because he tried to get me with the worrying this last week and the week before. So yeah, I just been doing a lot of repentance and stuff. I think that's it. I don't have anything else going on. Oh, I had an interview in Phoenix, and I just decided not to go to it because my ex said, don't go to Phoenix because you know why? Um, you're going to have to drive all the way there to and from, and it's not going to make sense on gas or anything. And I said, yeah, that's true, that's true. So I didn't go, but if they do call me back and ask me, hey, we don't mind, yada, yada, such and such, we'll pay you, la, 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 then, you know, and it makes sense, like, how much they pay makes sense. Like, they pay, like, $18 or $20 or, like, $16 or $15.50 or something like that, then it makes sense to go because it's only $30 to go there for a day because my car is small and when I drove all the way over there to the hair appointment, it took $30 from here to there, and I filled the tank, and the car gets full on $30 to $35 depending on how much the gas is, and I think that's good. The previous car I had before was better, but you know, this is cheaper, more affordable, and in my price range because I ain't got a job right now. I went going to classes, and class has been good, and that's all I can say about that. Um, and I think I'm gonna be done by April, and then I can focus on trying to get a career or because I want to get a career in either eyelashes or something or esthetician work or something like that. So I think I'm gonna do that in either April or March or May, and then see if you know, because if a regular 9 to 5 job don't work, or overnight 9 to 5 job don't work, then, you know, like an 8-hour job don't work for me, then I'm gonna go ahead and try to get a career in the beauty industry and focus on that. Oh, and I tried to, okay, so there's this thing called Premier Models, and I tried to join that, and I didn't go to the second interview. They told me I had a call, and I tried to do it, but I didn't check my emails fast enough because I was kind of like bummed out that I didn't understand how to use the WhatsApp or whatever it is, the Zoom, and I didn't understand how to use any of that. So I got bummed out about it, and then I realized like some of the models on there ain't even plus size, and then I researched a little bit more, and what I noticed is they ask you for money to put in money into it's so you can get those people in networking, like you get in contact with those people they have that they know. And I just said, I don't think that's for me because I just don't have a job right now, and I don't have any money to put into something such as that because that doesn't give me a job. That just has me sitting here putting money in the air and waiting for someone to tell me I'm in the industry or not. And I don't really like the industry because everything that's coming to light now with all the nasty stuff they've been doing. I don't want to be a part of that unless I can, you know, like unless I can be myself, all the way myself without sacrifice and without any like evil influences. I can be all the way myself and get paid the way I should be paid. Because I hear people get taken advantage of a lot in the industry, and they get surrounded and followed by people and evil spirits around. And so if I do get into the industry ever, I just want it to be a holy experience. I want to still be myself. I want to be changed. I don't want to be used, and I don't want to be abused because the stuff with all these people coming up is very scary. I don't have anything else to say really because that's all I really have. Besides getting lost in the car last weekend. Yeah, so I don't have anything else going on. So, yep, hair updates and weight loss updates, and I'll show you when I get fillers because I want to get the facial balancing and everything. Because look, my chin is still kind of chunky, but it's not like super crazy. And I was gonna get the lip filler, and I was gonna see if they could close my gap. Okay, bye.